Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and today I'm doing a real short open the bag. And what are we opening? Well, it is Tank Duel Tank Pack. So this is Tank Pack number 1. Okay, and they did send a special note with this tank pack. It says, in our zeal to get Tank Duel Tank Pack number 1 into your hands, we neglected to include instructions on how to use these tank boards with Tank Duel Enemy in the Crosshairs. To use these tank boards with Tank Duel, assign each tank a unique ID number 1 through 4 and mark each tank with an ID counter. While tank ID counters are included in Tank Duel North Africa, if you do not own the expansion, you can mark each tank with one of the spare spot markers included with Tank Duel Enemy in the Crosshairs corresponding to its ID. But I happen to have Tank Duel North Africa, so I'll be able to use the markers the same way they designed it for North Africa. So let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Get these babies out of here. They're in there tight. Okay, here we go. Let's see, give you guys an idea of what it looks like here. Tank Pack 1. We have see what we got in here for the book. Well, come on. Looks like Tank Pack 1, how to use this expansion, small guns, special ammunition, heat rounds, scenario 1. So they give us a couple more scenarios for scenario 2. Scenario 3 and 4, scenario 5, and here's a scenario 6 for the Eastern Front with the Knight's Cross. Okay, and so let's see what we get here for our new tanks. We have let's separate them out here for the Germans first. So we have the Panzer IV Tiger. So another Tiger, 2 of those, and the Panzer IV F1. So it has that, if you're familiar with your tanks at all, it's got that short gun on it. So pretty interesting there when you look at this Tiger, which is a Panzer VI, I mean, not a Panzer IV. So it's got penetrations, in the double digits. This one here is a real low penetration, so not a lot there. And on the back side, we have the Panzer III G. So that's a couple more there. And this is interesting, I think. This is the armored car, the Puma. So this will be it'll be interesting to see. You can see it's a -15 modifier, so it's going to be hard to hit because it's small. And it moves really agile, fires pretty good. Not a big gun, not a lot of penetration. So this will be interesting to see how that goes. Okay. And then we have, on the Allied side, we have the Churchill Mark IV A22s. Nice looking tank there. This is +5 on his size. So not big penetration from his gun. Pretty good armor though, a 10 on the hull, 9 on the turret in the front, and even more on the side, which is unusual, but it's a nicely armored. So there's 2 of those. And then there's the M3 Stewart Mark II Honey. Okay, so this is a American built tank, of course. So this one, I'm curious to see how this works. Again, it's a light tank, it's a small tank, it's a -10 to hit. So, you have this small tank, and then it's got a small gun, short range, low penetration. So it's not going to be killing a whole bunch, I don't think. Now we have the Russian T26s M39. Again, it's a light tank, not much penetration again. So these are tanks that they're going to be down, and you get, this is interesting though, the KV-1 M40, and he's a medium tank, and pretty good armor for this size tank. The penetration is not real big, so this is, again, this is an early tank. So hey, this will add us a little bit for the Eastern Front. And actually, I think I'm getting ready to, well, the Eastern Front on this side and the Africa on this side. So I think I'm getting ready to get back into Tank Duel again anyway. So I'm going to be able to play a little bit with the, I'll do another Eastern Front using a couple of the new tanks just to kind of show on the smaller tanks how they do. And then it'll be time to break out the Africa expansion, and we'll see what happens there. Okay, that's it. So this was quick. Yes, like I promised, just a quick open the box. 8 new tanks to add to Tank Duel, and again, if you haven't seen them before, they're made very nice, nice heavy, so they don't bend, or they're not like paper. So, all right, that's it. Quit rambling. So, hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on the gaming table. Thanks.